So I just received the last two Tiny Arcades in Series 3, I guess. Just got them home from work. They were in the mailbox. Here they are in there, out of the box of track modes. And the first thing I've noticed, Rally X seems bugged. Or new Rally X. Originally, the announcement was for regular Rally X, but they went with new Rally X instead because A, it is slightly better and slightly easier. It's actually a lot easier than the regular Rally X, trust me. And the pole position one, this one's just really impressive. I know it's not the original track, it's just slightly off because isn't the pole position track a real track? There might have been some licensing issues from getting the track from pole position into pole position. As weird as that sounds. And I got a red steering wheel. I don't know if they made any units for retail with black steering wheels, but hey, that one would be a lot better. Pole position one looks pretty nice. Rally X one. Never really seen a Rally X before. I guess it looks like a Rally X. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. So yeah, they do play pretty well. Rally X is a little too easy. I keep calling it Rally X because I don't like that new 3DS, new Super Mario Bros. Who even? I don't even know what I'm saying. Just your track mode for Rally X doesn't work. No gameplay, it just plays the jingle. Pauses every time you collect a flag, but I don't mind. It's not really close at all to the original arcade, but the sound sounds really washed out. Probably the worst sounding Tiny Arcade, and I just clipped through the red car. Nice. Smoke screen works. As you can see, it's really easy. I'm playing terribly and I haven't died yet. The radar is actually surprisingly readable for my eyes. You may not be able to see it, but your mileage may vary. I've been playing a lot of Tiny Arcades and I have a Pebble smartwatch, so I'm kind of used to this tiny size screen. Okay, we'll get that flag down there. Can't really show the gameplay very well. I'm sorry, holding a phone. And I'm running out of fuel. Nice. I bet I can still win. I can't go down. Go down. You do clip through the walls a little bit, kind of like the Miss Pac-Man one, but it's not, like, harmful to the gameplay. I'd say it's more of an issue in Miss Pac-Man. And I'm out of gas. Let's get the super flag. Which I should have got that one first if I was seriously playing this game. Because then it would multiply the scores of all the flags to 2. And I am out of fuel and I'm beating the crap out of this red car. Clip through that wall. I'm gonna win with no fuel. It's actually a little too easy. And I got the lucky flag last. That's bad. Because you just collect the fuel bonus if you get the lucky flag. Now, there might be more than one lucky flag. I'm just not sure. Alright, crash. There's no crash sound. I don't mind. People that emulate games like this, not all the sounds are there, especially Q*bert. Having trouble finding a ROM that has the speech, because, hey, Q*bert has a speech board. The real one, and why am I talking about emulating? That's illegal, you know. But these are legal. Even though they're not the arcade port. They could have put the arcade ports on all these, but hey, it would make them more expensive. But these are very nice ports. You gotta give credit to the programmers. But Rally X seems a little rushed. Or new Rally X. Probably was the transition between the regular Rally X in New Rally X. There's no gameplay. It just keeps playing the jingle over and over again. It should just... And I've already tested, it doesn't save high scores. Pole position, I played one game. I don't know if it saved the high score, but we're about to find out. If the initials show up, I guess it did. If they don't, it did. You know what, let's try that again. Maybe I forgot to turn it off. As you can see, this does not really look like the pole position track. But I already disclosed that, hey, could have been some licensing issues. And yeah, it doesn't save high scores, but that's okay. These aren't really, like, serious, but I know there's a forum somewhere where people actually post their high scores, and that's pretty neat. But why do that when you can just kind of play the real thing? But pole position, you can't really play the real thing. You can't really emulate it that well. And another thing I've noticed in this version of pole position, there's no high and low gear. You don't get to shift. Kind of a disappointment. But there's a brake. I didn't even know there was a brake in pole position. And it makes that sound. That's not in the original pole position. Originally, you get these, like, ear screeching noises, but as you can see, I'm really bad at pole position automatic. I guess we'll just do one lap. And I actually completed a full 3 laps in the second after the qualifying very easily, and I crashed like a ton of times. So these are pretty easy. I got pole position, and I barely even tried. Oh wait, no I didn't. So I guess you always just get this place? And this one controls very nice. And I'm playing it through an Android viewfinder. So, hallelujah. The cars disappear a little bit, but hey, that's expected for the small scale of these machines. Plays very well. Colors of the car are a little different, but you don't really notice things. I'm just gonna stop after this lap. So yeah, that's the last 2 Tiny Arcades in Series 3, I guess? And so that's what happens when you idle in pole position. The crash time is very, very short compared to the original. Well, I hope you liked this video.